Hey guys, welcome back to Hoosier Hardware. Today we're looking at a cooling product which is appropriate because my AC is currently not working and I'm probably looking a little glossy in the face. No, today we are looking at the Chromax fans from Noctua. I had them send me a couple of these because they reached out and they said, hey, can we send you a product? And I said, well, of course you can. I wanted the Chromax fans for a couple different reasons. They are not the typical Noctua color scheme here. They're not brown and brown. They're actually black and whatever other color you want. So we're going to take a look at the NF F12. These ones are geared for static air pressure, which is great for things like radiators. Let's take a look. Now the NF F12s here come in this lovely box, and just cracking it open, they sort of have a display. Now the fan obviously, I already took the fan out obviously, but then they have all these colored sort of rubber sound dampening things that you can attach to the corners. And they have all the colors sort of displayed when you open the box. There's red, yellow, blue, green, there's white, and also black. And the other ones are actually located in this box that's below the plastic insert. So there are 4 of each color in there, as well as 4 fan screws in case you don't have any of those lying around. But you do get inserts for all 4 of those colors, and I guess technically that makes it RGB. Kind of. Not LEDs though. So there's that. Get rid of the box here. And then of course there is the fan itself, and I have those sitting right here, and I've already attached the white dampeners on one side, black dampeners on another side, because I was using this as a radiator setup. So the black side was touching the radiator, the white side was touching the chassis itself, so I wanted the dampeners on both sides. And I find that black on one side and white on the other side gives me a nice neutral look, because I was using it in this little mini ITX guy behind me with an H100 IV2, sort of comparing it to the stock Corsair fans here. Now, one other thing that is in the box with each of these fans is a fan extension, and that is nice because these fans are actually very thoughtfully designed with a very short fan cable coming off of them. So if you need more length on that cable, you attach the fan extension. And the reason I really like this is because I actually use a fan splitter for my radiator so that both of my fans connect to one fan header on the motherboard. And with that splitter, I don't actually need this guy. So I was actually able to just use the fans, the Noctua ones at least, with just a little nub of a cable there. So as I tested these fans, there was a couple things I was looking for. Temperature, obviously, was the temperature staying about the same or better than these stock fans? And keep in mind, these stock fans are optimized for static air pressure. So I wasn't really going into this expecting any real major difference in the temperature. The thing I was looking heavily for, though, was acoustics. Because if I'm going to spend $23 and I got to get 2 of these for this radiator, but maybe you only have a single radiator, if you're only going to spend $23 here, you need to get something back. And if you're not going to see much on the temperature side of things, you better see a pretty big difference in the acoustics of the fan and how that performs, which I think is where Noctua in the past has done really well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the sound samples as well as the temperatures, and then we'll come back and wrap this up. Okay, so there you have it. The Noctua fans, at least anecdotally, and hopefully this came through on the testing itself, the Noctua fans were indeed quieter than the Corsair fans by quite a bit. In fact, I definitely love these fans. They are actually going to be going in my main rig, which is why the Corsair fans are back on this radiator, because this PC gets a lot less use than the main rig. So the main rig is getting the nice Noctua fans here. So they were quite a bit quieter. Now, the temperature thing, they did go up in temperature a little bit, and I would attribute that partially to the fact that you're not going to see much better temperatures regardless of what static air pressure fan you're going to be switching out, because these Corsair ones are already optimized for static air pressure. That's why they're paired with the radiator when you buy the unit. Now, with that, the temperature of the room was going up. I did not have AC. I still do not have AC in my apartment right now. So the temperature was rising throughout the day, and as I ran the stress test, of course, being in a somewhat small room here, the temperature in the room was also going up. So I don't know how much of a difference there actually was in the temperature. I can tell you that it performed similarly, and that's about as close to that as I can get. But if you're buying these fans for $23 a pop, if you're buying it for the temperature gains, I think you're looking at the wrong spot to find temperature gains. You should probably be investing those $50+ into buying a better cooler where you're going to see a lot better returns on temperatures. Unless, of course, for some reason, you're putting these into a spot that doesn't already have any airflow whatsoever, in which case, sure, they will definitely help your airflow out. So now, of course, the question is, should you buy these fans? And I will tell you this, they will perform similarly to other static air pressure fans in pure performance of like temperatures. In my case, they performed a little bit worse, but like I said, the temperature in the room may have been going up, which could have offset that a little bit. If you're looking for a quiet fan that performs quite well, then yes, this is a really nice fan. It's very well built. However, it is also quite pricey. $23 for this fan. If you're willing to pay $23 to get a very quiet fan and help optimize your acoustics in your system, this may be the fan for you. So that's my thoughts. I will leave links to this fan down below in case you're interested in picking it up. But of course, I do like to kick it back to you guys. Are you willing to spend $23 to get a fan or fans in your system that does make your system considerably quieter while maintaining roughly the same temperature performance? Let me know down below. And of course, if you like this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, and comment. Those things are very helpful to the channel. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Hoosier Hardware. And as always, I'll let YouTube queue up a couple more videos around me from my channel for you to watch. I'm Shane with Hoosier Hardware, and I'll see you guys in the next video.